princely, yeah, the crown goes to me. The Fresh Prince, look at how I get jazzy. First of his name, Leon will reign. I'm next up, so go ahead and crown E. Now I know that you have heard, but I'm the young David, giant killer, playing at the demons of my enemies. Cali out to Italy, think of me for centuries. They gon' sing my songs out in the streets. What up, Pride? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we're getting into yet another song from JK because he been coming with the bangers. He just dropped his first debut album. I'm super excited. I just picked one. Like, I'm gonna react to all of them. Speaking of, since I'm gonna react to all of them and you want to see me react to all of them, that's why you clicked on this video, you should subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, you're a hater, and being a hater gives you back knee. So subscribe for clear skin. Okay, without further ado, we're gonna get into this. This song is called Yes or No, I think. I don't know. I have like all of them in a playlist, so I'm just gonna go down them and react to them, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if you don't, I'll enjoy it enough for the both of us. So let's get into this, and I'll be seeing all of you guys on the other side.
This ain't another love song, baby. It's my way of putting feelings out. All the traffic in my head's gone crazy. I'm gonna trust my heart right now. And if it's better to bet on us, then I double down. And if we end up in bed, end up with the covers out. And if I'm wrong, I just bury my head deep on the ground. I gotta know, are you feeling the rush? If so,
okay, so that's interesting. I was like listening to the intro, and he immediately came in, which kind of caught me off guard because quite a few of these, like the last song I just reacted to had like this like epic long intro. This one is like straight to business, no tomfoolery. Let's get to it. I really like that the instrumentation in that first, let's say first verse. It sounds almost like a lo-fi loop in the way that they have like EQ'd it. They've taken a lot of the highs off of the percussion, and the percussion also sounds like it's an actual drum set and not just like a synthetic drum set, or if it is a synth drum, the recorded instrument shots in the synth are from like a real drum set, which is really cool. Gives it a warmer, more acoustic kind of vibe. And then they also have that like dope guitar that's playing in the first verse, which sounded like, I don't know if this is the chorus or just a continuation of the first verse. More of that is going to be added. We're gonna get additional guitar layers as well. So I like this. This is like very warm, you know? And then of course, JK over top sounds amazing. He always does. With the instrumentation, at least in this beginning section, being more minimal, it gives him a lot more space. It's almost like he's playing the guitar, talking to you or singing to you. He's serenading you while playing the guitar. And there's just like a guy behind him on a drum set playing. That would actually be really cool. But anyway, the point is, it's a very intimate kind of vibe with this song without being ballady, you know? Because like if you go that direction, it's obviously just gonna be straight up intimate. But this is like more of like a poppy intimate, you know?
I don't know, are you feeling the rush? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. Are you thinking about us? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. Everybody in this club so faded. I'm tripping over getting lost on.
Okay, so I was stopping to say something about the chorus, and then like the second verse came in and that distracted my brain. So real quick, I'm gonna talk about that, and then I'll come back to the chorus. Maybe if I don't, we're probably gonna get another chorus, and I'll talk about it then. But I really like how coming out of that chorus, they cut everything again straight up, just JK singing to you or to me, whatever, don't matter. I mean, I'm not, you know, we're not gonna argue about it, but right now he's singing to me. He might have been singing to you earlier, but right now he's singing to me. And then it came back in, and when it came back in, we got the same guitar notes, but they're different. Like I don't know if it's a different guitar or if it's just EQ'd and ran through a bunch of effects to sound different, but the point is, it's the same melodic elements, but happening on a different instrument. And that's one of my favorite things, like as a producer, to do, to keep a song being really catchy, but make it dynamic in the way that it sounds. Like it's the line between catchy and repetitive trash is very subtle, and it's also subjective. Like it's different for every single person. Some people, they can listen to like a 4-bar loop or 8-bar loop for 10 straight minutes and they're fine with it, as long as like the vocal stuff that's happening over top sounds great. I guess I would argue most people are like that because a lot of pop songs are basically that with like little sprinkles of ear candy here and there. But some people need songs to like every single section be different. And some K-pop songs are like that, some rock songs are like that, where like over the course of the song, it's like you've listened to like an entire playlist worth of music in like one sitting for the song. People are different on what they like, but one great way to make a song catchy but not too repetitive to the point that people don't want to hear it for most people, because you'll never be able to please everybody, is using the same melodic top line or melodic lead, but using it on different instruments. And so I do it a lot. A lot of big producers do it a lot in their composition. One, it saves you a lot of time when you're creating, because you just have to come up with this lead melody, say 8 bars, 16 bars of whatever the lead melody is for the instrumentation, and then you just have to find different instruments or different synths or whatever that fit well with that and fit well with the other things that you have going. And so this rant is going to be absolutely pointless if that was just like 4 seconds of like a different instrument and they go right back into what they did in the first verse. But whatever, it's, you know, that's why you guys are here, to hear me go on these long-winded rants about different musical things. So hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you guys like after this video, when you're listening to music either on the radio or just like streaming or whatever, you come across something where they use the producers have used this technique and you're like, oh snap, that's what Amari was talking about. Because it is like really common in the modern day and age of producing to do, because the human brain likes repetition. It just doesn't like too much repetition. Just like we like water, but if you get too much water, you'll drown. Weird analogy, but hey, there you go. So anyway, we're going to continue. I was going to say something about the chorus, but this rant has been long enough, and I'm sure we're going to get another chorus in this, so I'll save it for then. But point is, I like the chorus, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute.
Everybody in this club so faded. I'm tripping over, getting lost on you. If it forever started up as strangers, I think my ever after just came true. If you could see what I see, then I see what it's about. We will go higher and higher, but we're not looking down. If it's a train, that's no telling when I'll be coming round. And I gotta know, are you feeling the rush? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. Are you thinking about us? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. So
Okay, so in that second verse, I really liked the flow that he had there. It was like very, you guys know, I tend to make a distinction in my videos between melodic rap and rhythmic singing. They're like opposite sides of the same coin, basically weaving between the rhythmic nature of rapping and the melodic nature of singing, and like kind of blurring that line between the two. And he does that in the second verse. And I know that JK can rap. It took me a long time to figure out that JK can rap, because in the songs that I had reacted to and I had listened to from BTS, he wasn't rapping a lot. It seemed like he was rapping way more in their earlier days when their songs were more rap focused than he is now, like after I became ARMY. But whatever, it is what it is. But I do know that he can rap, and I like want him to do that more. And so this, I'm content with this. Like, just give me more of this if that's what you're gonna do. It's really cool, and I feel like again adds some versatility to the song and to the project that this song is on. Now, chorus. I really, really like those backing harmonies. They're very full, but they're not overpowering, you know? It's kind of like the additional guitar instrumentation that they added to the production itself. It's just filling out the sonic landscape without like muddying things, you know? And the reason that they can add so many layers of vocals and so many layers of guitars to the song without it being like overcrowded or like muddy is because the song started out with pretty minimalistic production, which allowed all of this space for things to continually be added without being like, oh, right, what is happening here, you know? And also the things that they are adding fit very well with what is already there. So it all just naturally proceeds forward.
yes or no, yes or no. Something always then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love. Say yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Are you thinking about us? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love. Say yes or no, say yes or no, yes or no.
Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen like any of my other non-BTS related videos. Some of you guys exclusively watch my BTS content and nothing else. Some of you guys watch like all of my videos. In some of my non-BTS related videos recently, specifically my videos for the League of Legends songs, the Riot songs, I was talking about how I really love adlibs. Adlibs are, generally speaking, my favorite part of a song from a vocal perspective, and how different producers and really not even the producers, the mixing and mastering engineers, the studio engineers, they take different approaches to songs with the ad-libs. Some like to mix the ad-libs way in the background. They're very faint, and it's almost like, did I hear that? Am I actually hearing that? Am I, that kind of thing? They're just like very faint and delicate. Other studio engineers like me, we push the ad-libs to the forefront because the ad-libs are awesome and you should hear them. And I really like the fact that whoever mixed and mastered this song has kept the ad-libs from JK very much in the forefront of all of the songs on this project that I've heard so far. One, because they're amazing, and two, because they add so much extra texture to the overall vocal line, which I feel like keeps his part from in the chorus from being, again, too repetitive. When you bring in all of these extra little tidbits, it gives the brain extra things to process. Because if your brain feels like, I know all of this already too quickly, your brain will shut off and you'll start tuning the song out, And so making sure that the audience is engaged via having these things come in vocally is very important when the chorus itself isn't like, all types of craziness going on. It's just like smooth and groovy. Oh, also they switched the guitar again. And so I think we're on guitar 4, 3, 4. I don't know. The point is this top, lead melody section that they're playing with the guitar has gone across several different guitar sounds. It could, again, be the same guitar run through a variety of different like guitar effects via pedals or other like software that they had in the DAW, which is the digital audio workstation, which is where most producers like make music in the modern era. And so I don't know how they went about getting these different guitar sounds. That's not really the point. The point is they're changing up the guitar sound without changing up the main elements of what the guitar is doing. And so again, like I said with 7, this song is everything catchy plus JK and adlibs. And I love it. I love it so much. So I really like this. This is yet another banger. I wonder who produced this. Is it Andrew Watt? I think has produced 7 and Standing Next to You. I don't know if he produced 3D. Andrew Watt and Circuit. Maybe they executive produced this entire project. I don't know. Whoever produced this, though, I really like what they did. It's very minimalistic and fun without being crap. Like it's harder to do something that's not overly complex and do it right, because you can't hide behind like all the craziness that's going on. Like it's very clear what's happening in the song and what's not happening in the song. And if that stuff that's happening and the stuff, I guess, that isn't happening isn't stellar, then it's gonna fall flat. And this isn't that.
Going on, now we're falling in love. Say yes or no, say yes or no, yes or no.
Whoa, okay, so yeah, that was shorter than I thought it was gonna be. I could have just saved that end bit for the outro, but here we are in the outro. That song was really good. I feel like all of the songs that I've heard off this project so far have been so catchy, like infinitely loopable. And so I feel like this project is going to do numbers. You feel me? Like it's JK. It's obviously going to do numbers because the songs are good. But I mean, like, there are certain mechanics that songs can do to be better on certain formats and better on others, you know? So like if you have a song on, if you're creating an album with the focus of releasing like a bunch of vinyls, you're going to go about that differently than creating an album where you're going to be releasing it on a lot of streaming services, or creating an album that is going to be like really performance focused. Like you're going to do a lot of like concerts, and you're going to be doing like a lot of live performance versions of it, so on and so forth. You can do things that will accentuate certain songs in certain areas, and this project in particular, I feel like it's going to go absolutely crazy streaming numbers wise. So that's not to say that the songs aren't going to be good in those other settings, because people be trying to, they be hearing what I'm saying, and they be trying to add extra subtext to what I'm saying to make it a diss. That's not a diss, okay? This is a compliment. These songs are going to stream amazingly, and yeah, I'm really proud of him. I think this project is so good. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the song. Let me know what you think about the project. Like I said, I'm going to keep reacting to the songs on the project, so stick around for that. Like I said, subscribe for clear skin. Do you want back me? No, you don't. So subscribe. All right. I'll be seeing all of you guys here on the channel next time. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Peace.
Princely, yeah, the crown goes to me. The fresh prince, look at how I get jazzy. First of his name, Leon will reign. I'm next up, so go ahead and crown E. Now I know that you have heard, but I'm the young David, giant killer, playing at the demons of my enemies. Caliata, Italy, think of me for centuries. They gon' sing my songs out in the streets.